Okay, hi.
Hey, we're live.
Welcome. We are so excited that you're here
Yes, we are.
to
Here's the
join
link.
us.
Um,
Sorry we're late.
we are 4 minutes late.
5 minutes early is on time in my book. Oh, we got some people here.
Hey, people are here.
Um,
How are you all doing? Better late than never.
we still love each other.
We do. I'm really tired today, though. Like, I feel like literally doing nothing, which I guess there's no time like the present to do that.
It's hard for us to do nothing with Sonny.
It is.
We got to put the TV on for him, and then we feel probably a little guilty about that.
I'm not going to feel guilty about doing it when he wakes up from his nap today.
You guys should know that we're eating the last 2 cookies that Whitney made. We did a little video that should be coming out soon called Quarantine Cookies. But Whitney, for the people here, why don't you tell them what's in them?
Well, you first make like a flour mixture, which is basically, I think it calls for oat flour, but I use almond flour, or maybe it's vice versa. And that's with oats. And then you make this like butter mixture, which is just like a nut butter mixture. It's walnuts, syrup. You mix the dry and the wet together, like usual baking goes. Add in some chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips. Add in some cherries.
No cherries for me.
I like the dried cherries, even though I didn't really get any this time. Maybe I gave Annie all the ones with the cherries.
Annie, if you got a lot of cookies with cherries, let us know.
Anyways, I've been eating about 4 to 5 a day.
Really?
For 3 days.
Have you?
We were gonna work out today. We've been doing a streaming fitness class pretty much every day. But I'm just like, I'm low end, man. I can't, I'm low end. Maybe I'm pregnant.
Do we tell them that where you think we conceived?
Not yet.
Do you want to tell them?
Whoa,
Oh,
who's
yeah.
trying to pay us $8?
Thank you.
Shadow Zach, that's nice.
Is there going to be a new season of The Hills?
So
Let us interrupt
we were
our sex
filming
story to answer this $8 question.
we were filming The Hills. We had filmed about 3 weeks. And then all this happened and we had to stop. So they've been filming like Zoom videos of some of us getting together and just like we're sending in our own footage and they're going to try to put some stuff together with what's going on now. But I don't know if and when we'll go back into production. Like, I think a lot of things are obviously getting canceled, and I really hope we don't get canceled for good. You know, it's like we filmed a little bit of footage, maybe a quarter of this season. So you'd hope that once this all happens, we'll be able to pick back up and film again. What do you think? Do you think that they could possibly cancel the whole production?
I'm sorry, I just got distracted by my temple pimple.
Yeah, you got a few.
Yeah,
Do you
I have one
think
on
that
my
they
nose.
could cancel
The whole season? Mm-hmm. Well, I think they'll probably try and edit and air what they've shot. Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll have a condensed season, but I think you know, if they have stuff in the can, they might as well edit it and put it on TV, right?
even if it's only like 3 episodes?
Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe they make it into some like weird special.
Right.
I don't know. MTV, they got to figure it out. That's their problem.
Yeah. I really want to mindfully eat this because now I only have this little chunk left and it's making me anxious that after this one, I don't even have the option to get another one.
We can make more. Do we have more ingredients?
I don't have that energy, but we have the ingredients.
She's low end. Do you not want to tell them where we conceived and that you might be low energy because you're pregnant?
You can tell them. You want to tell them. He's dying to tell you.
Can you guys see that blanket out there? Probably conceived over there. All right. Well, maybe we could just give a quick update from the last week. I think since the last week, we have had the exact same day as the day before for 7 straight days. So the update is pretty simple. There's not a lot going on. Although we have switched around Sonny's schedule a bit. And for those of you who are asking, we do this while Sonny is napping because he needs our attention at all times. I'm sorry, I also got this sit on the end of my nose.
Timmy's face is fucking, excuse me. It's nuts, guys.
I don't really care.
Why did it get breaking out so bad? Because you're sweating?
No, I don't know. But let's change the subject immediately.
Okay.
Sonny's schedule. Tell him the change that we did. Ooh,
So, we were doing this thing where we were waking up and like immediately just playing with him. I can't do that. I need some time to wake up in the morning. I need to like have my hot water with lemon. I want to have my coffee. I need to get work done. Like if I can't go into playing with Sonny and really be fully present for him if I haven't been at least somewhat productive. So now
I'm gonna put your face mask on first.
Yeah, exactly. So now when he wakes up, we'll put on a little bit of TV first for him, like a morning movie cartoon situation. And then we play with him for a couple hours and then we give him lunch and nap. And then the second half of the day is kind of like a free ball, right?
Yeah, it's just like no underwear.
It's just like, I mean, definitely no underwear. Sometimes playing outside. Yesterday we went on a long drive.
Yeah.
Sometimes a movie.
No.
I don't know what I haven't, like what kind of patience I have today.
Like if we're feeling like today's gonna be a tough day, he'll wake up from his nap. We'll try and like keep the TV off for as long as possible, but then like if we're just at the end of our rope or whatever, we'll just give in and put on Frozen 2, and then that'll get us to the end of the day. Really, we just have to get until 5 o'clock after his nap. He wakes up at 4. We just have to get till 5 o'clock, and then we could do movie, dinner, bed.
I think that he should wake up a little earlier though, so that we
Get
can
him to sleep
get
a
him to
little.
sleep earlier, so we can have more of an evening. Because like getting him to bed so late and then eating dinner and having to go straight to bed is a little bit like I need a little bit more chillax time.
All right, fair enough, guys. Whitney needs more chillax time. You guys should know that we are in a good groove. We are just cruising in terms of our relationship, helping each other out with the chores around the house, taking care of Sonny. Everything's been pretty good, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Blink twice if like you want someone to come save you.
no, everything has been. I'm good. Everything has been really good between us, which makes everything else a lot easier. Today I just feel, I feel, is anybody else starting to feel like landlocked a little? Do you feel a little landlocked?
You mean like stir crazy? Like cabin fever? I don't. I feel like if we had the time to like watch TV for 8 hours straight or like do whatever, then I would be like bored. But like every time we have a free hour, it feels like, oh, like this really does feel like free time. So I don't feel cabin fever yet. Staying busy.
I don't feel bored at all. I more just feel like I just want to travel.
You just want to like go to Bermuda. You just like need to be in.
I want to go on like a
Arizona.
hike.
Yeah, so people were doing that in LA. Like the lockdown came over the weekend and like people went out, I guess, because they were like, I'll stay 6 feet away from people, but I'll be out like at the beach or on a hike. And because everyone was so sick of being at home, and then I think they closed all the beaches and all the hiking trails and everything, and they're like, no, like just stay in your fucking house. So I'm sure a lot of people out there are feeling that way,
For sure.
but I'm not.
That's good.
Yeah. But I hope people out there are taking it seriously. I mean, the
Yeah.
thing that is annoying me the most on the news right now are like the spring break kids who are like, if I get corona, I get
Like, I'll be
corona.
fine. It's just
Right.
like the flu, whatever.
Like you're gonna spread it. You're gonna spread it to someone who's not gonna recover from it, and you're
Dangerous.
gonna be responsible for their death. And like that's like just a fact, and you should feel terrible for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Everybody should really just be staying in, as crazy as you may be feeling, as stir crazy or whatever it is, bored, whatever it is that you're feeling. It would be a million times worse. Like, if you got sick and put someone else at risk. Like, I was watching that ship come in to the dock this morning, the one that's going to be taking all the people that are currently in the hospital who don't have COVID and housing them in this ship. And I was just thinking, like, what a nightmare. Like, the fact that we have to I don't know, like empty our hospitals and all the sick people that are already in there to make space for all these new sick people that are about to take over is just like so scary. So just while we have control, I mean, we don't even have that much, but we have some. We have some control. Like, we need to just
Stay home.
chill, eat like crap, like whatever you need to do in order to get through it. Like, and also stop judging yourself for whatever you need to do, or being hard on yourself.
Let's talk about delivery real quick because that's on my mind.
Okay.
So we've been cooking, and like now that we're able to get groceries, when I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get groceries, we're not like eating all that frozen food, like that's still being saved, but we're getting new groceries. But we're all pretty sick of cooking and cleaning.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about delivery? I mean, I want to support all the local restaurants that are having trouble, but like I also don't want to break my like quarantine bubble and like take any risk of getting sick and stuff like that.
Does
So
that technically break your quarantine bubble if you're accepting packages and accepting groceries?
I mean, let's just say we went to In-N-Out last night. We did the drive-through. We couldn't cook another meal. Let's just say the guy making our burger was asymptomatic and had coronavirus and like sneezed on our cheeseburger and then handed it to us and we ate it. Like then you have it, right? Like I don't know. Talk to me, people. What do you think?
Someone's doctor said you can get carry out and delivery, but dump food onto plate from container and wash your hands immediately.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did. I mean, I know it's probably like a low risk, certainly a lower risk of like going out and being face to face with people or at a restaurant, sure, but like
Why even take the risk?
aren't we just supposed to be in like a no risk situation for X amount of time until this thing is done? Like if everyone just did that, then we would get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Sort
Like,
of feel like,
talk to me.
and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that the virus can't live over 200 degrees. And so if you get your food and you put it on like a roasting pan or whatever, and let's say you get hot food and you put it in the oven for a while and you just cook it again
Maybe,
and
yeah.
reheat and wash your hands, you know, like before you eat and everything. Like, I think that I feel okay with that. That my comfort level feels okay with that. But
If someone said a no risk situation would be no stuff from the outside, right? Like that was sort of my like update. Our first live 2 weeks ago. That was like sort of my opinion on this. Was like let's just get everything we need for 4 months and just like not rely on anything from the outside. Then we have no risk of getting it, and we don't have to like worry. I got like a little bit of a cough, and like I can't sleep at night. All I'm thinking about is like, did I get it like from the package? Like, you know what I mean? Or like the handle of the door that I touched or whatever. Anyway, I don't know if maybe.
I just think that if we're going to be getting groceries, that like we're still getting groceries, but we're cleaning all the packages and stuff. So do you feel cool with getting groceries and cooking, but not necessarily doing takeout?
they're both like pretty much the same like principle of like breaking quarantine or whatever. Like our groceries, we get a lot of groceries and they stay in our house, and like most of the groceries we're eating are from like they got in that house like 3 or 4 days ago, and I don't think the virus can live on the surfaces
for
for
that
that long.
long.
If we got delivery every day, it'd be like a new risk every day.
Right.
But again, like I'm probably being paranoid, or I'm definitely being paranoid, but like, is this not the time to be paranoid? And like, I don't know the answer.
If you're not able to sleep at night because of it, because you're
Well-
nervous about it, then we shouldn't be risking it.
I can
It just
sleep at
depends the level of anxiety it's giving you.
I would just like for like a doctor to come on TV and like give me a definitive answer. Anyway, we all should
Let's
look
just-
that up.
We can email our doctor. I'm sure
Yeah.
a lot of you guys are doing like virtual doctor situations now.
Let's discuss some non-virus related issues.
Okay.
Let's talk about the TV we're watching.
Okay, that's fun.
Tell me what were your reviews of Tiger King, Whitney?
Tiger King was fascinating.
Tiger King was great.
Just like the characters never stopped delivering, like what they said, how they looked, like they're just so different than what I have ever seen that it was so fascinating. I highly, highly recommend it. What else are we watching? Or what did you think about Tiger King?
Loved it. Loved it. I thought it was very good. We are also watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. We're like 6 episodes behind, so we're going to catch up on that. Oh, and I did see someone say that they're watching The City. Kate Catalina TV just said it. We are also going to rewatch The City and film our reactions and post them on YouTube. So look out for a lot of that.
We should actually, once we do this, we should record our first one.
Today,
Maybe.
but you're so low end. I do want to show you guys a little highlight from last night. Where's the volume, brother?
I kissed like 3 guys on New Year's last year. It was like the sluttiest moment of my life. I'm like, I'm not looking for anything serious, but just looking for a good time. Just looking for
Oh my god, wait, this is the best part.
a good time. Just looking for a free meal. It's not what it really is, though. Maybe some frozen yogurt.
Whitney loves frozen
silly.
yogurt.
I used to love it. My friends and I used to get stoned all the time and go get froyo.
Dang, girl, stoned on the $4.99 from Kate Berry. What'd she say? I feel like the virus was going around back in late fall and early winter, and the doctors were diagnosing it as the flu. I can't really speak to that. I don't know, but yay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
So that's what we're watching.
What else? That was only Tiger King, Curb Your Enthusiasm, The City. We're watching Survivor.
Survivor.
We're getting ready for the challenge to come back on. We're going to watch Top Chef All Stars.
If anyone from MTV is watching this, let Whitney host the challenge reunion. Okay, we're super fans. She's on the network. Nobody cares about the Miz. Sorry, Miz. Although we care about you.
Yeah,
do,
but
we
like
do.
I really want to do it. I've told MTV peeps before. I
They're
love
not
the
listening.
challenge.
They're not listening. Nobody's listening.
Too bad.
So that's a lot of TV. We actually are in a good TV groove.
We're right now have on pause 13 minutes left of, like we were saying, Miss Americana, Taylor Swift's documentary.
Oh yeah, T Swift. What do we think about her? I've only watched like 10 minutes.
Her music is really good and she's really
Agreed.
talented.
I think Peter's probably here.
I feel bad judging her based on her personality because it's not fair for me to judge her if I don't really know her.
If you guys
But-
see a guy, sorry to interrupt, walking behind us, don't worry. We were expecting him, but he's not allowed in. Should we talk about Love is Blind? We wanted to do reaction videos to Love is Blind 2. We got permission to do the second season if it comes out.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it has to come out, but it won't be, I guess we'll see when everything gets back up and running. Ooh.
But Whitney, do you think that Love is Blind?
No.
Yeah, it's like you got to check them out and see if they have pimples.
I think you honestly I think you can really fall in love with someone for their personality, and I think that can happen, but I think more often than not, there is a physical attraction that likely has to happen. That doesn't mean that people have to be physically attractive. Hey, Peter.
Who is that?
I don't know. For me, it was always like...
He's wearing gloves, which I appreciate.
I appreciate that too. Like, I needed to be attracted to the person.
I know, and she was attracted to me, which was really shocking and great for me. So let's take some questions.
My necklaces, you keep asking, sorry. One is from, the P is from a place called 14 Carats, which is in Beverly Hills. This is a present my sister got me. And then this one, I'm blanking on the name right now. I'll let you know. I'm totally blanking on that name.
Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Who makes my necklaces?
Oh, it's made by John Paul Giorgio's. JPJ. You guys, we got into Cameo.
Oh, yeah. Cameo is a fun thing to send to people if you feel it like you need to cheer somebody up.
Do you ever run into Olivia? We're just going to take this quick question because I saw it. Actually, yeah, she was over for dinner last night.
We're
quarantining together. She's in the other room. She is super nice. And
yeah, she's been really lovely, really appreciative.
It's really nice to have her around. She helps out a lot. She's great.
I wonder if she's getting dressed every day.
Good question. Oh, Whitney, give your tips. Give your quick staying sane coronavirus tips. Remember we talked about those the other day?
Staying sane coronavirus tips.
Make your bed.
Oh, right. Make your bed, clean your room. Make your bed / clean your room.
That's one tip.
Get dressed in something.
I'm wearing inside out sweatpants. I don't know why. I think it's because I was naked outside earlier.
And then work out. Try to work out.
Get a sweat in.
Get some physical activity in.
Maria Shriver just started a live video on Instagram, guys. Don't go check that out. Stay with us on this one.
We love Maria Shriver.
Yeah, Annie is basically in love with her. So here we go. We're going to take some questions. Will we do a house tour?
Oh, that would be fun. Honestly, that would require me to clean up the entire house perfectly because I have a problem with showing people mess. But maybe that will be something, should I get motivated, that we'll do.
Should we do it after we clean out the garage? We have plans to clean out the garage.
Yeah, we can do that. My outfit is actually from Free People, you guys. I saw a lot of you asking. I did a post on like sweats and good sets and stuff to wear right now. If you feel like shopping at all, I know some people may not want to, but just some suggestions because it helps to look cute. And this stuff isn't expensive. I tried to make everything under $100.
Tips to keep busy. We're doing some like house projects that we kind of put off. That's why Peter's here. Our deck, the support beam rotted out. It's not very exciting, but we're fixing that, cleaning up. Honestly, if we didn't have Sonny and we had a ton of free time, we'd just be reading and watching TV and exercising, I think, the entire time, right?
Yeah, for sure. We would just be like cooking, watching TV, working out,
sleeping,
reading.
Yeah. Are you guys frustrated how our government hasn't done one single thing for middle-class Americans and low-income families? All this talking, yet nothing ever done. I just read that question, and every time we get political, we get some backlash here. I mean, it's touchy. People take politics really personally, so maybe it's best if we, oh, hey, Peter, stay away from that. But I do hope that the $2 trillion that just got approved makes it into people's hands.
Yes.
And helps people who need it.
Yes.
Because I think that's what will help our economy rebound. But we're not experts and we don't want to offend anyone.
Right. And also we don't know, I'm not informed enough to make a decision one way or the other. I mean, I do know that Trump just signed that, the $2 trillion over, but yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Timmy, are you able to work? Well, I mean, I work for myself developing unscripted TV shows and then trying to sell them. And so I can do that all day long here. I'm pitching over the phone. I haven't sold a show yet, so nothing has really changed, but I'm continuing to try to do so. I get about 2 hours a day of free time when Sonny's not awake. So trying to split that into some work and some
Free time.
free
NBA
time.
2K.
NBA 2K.
Called?
NBA 2K20 is what I've been into.
NBA 2K20.
What sort of content are you guys coming up with, Whitney?
We
a lot of content.
have done so much. We have my podcast where we're just talking about like how we've each dealt with this whole situation, how it's affected our relationship, what our schedule looks like. We're doing live YouTubes. I do lots of posts on basically like how you can help. Well, at least in Los Angeles, like I did a post today about things that you can do if you're feeling like a little bit helpless, activities and things to purchase for your kids so that you can stay on top of like their development and making sure that you're taking care of them. I'm posting, what else?
Are you Team Taylor Swift
Sonny's
or Team...
awake. I just heard him go, Mama.
You want to go get him? You want me to go get him?
I can go get him.
You guys are stuck with me and my pimples. Will Timmy's hair grow as curly as Sonny if he grows it out? Let's see. My hair's a little straight right now because I had a hat on, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let it grow. Can Timmy do a live cooking class? We were gonna do this live while I made lunch, but we got too hungry and we had to eat it. Hi, Peter. We made chicken breast and a salad. Someone asked, did I really get bangs? No, but I can give myself bangs. I know this is why everyone tuned in. Oh, here comes Sonny. He does not sound like he's in the best mood. I'm going to take some more questions that were texted to me by Annie. Would you ever get a pet? You guys, I want to get a dog, and Sonny wants a dog. But Winnie doesn't want a dog. What if I just got a puppy? I think it would be a perfect time. We could spend all this time with it, train it, all that stuff, and then we'd have a dog. Oh, $8 question. What would you think of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moving to LA? If they wanted to get dinner, we would be happy to have dinner with them. That would be lovely. I think they should live their own life. We watched The Crown, and that whole thing seems like a double-edged sword being in the royal family. But if they wanted us to take their spot, I would give it a shot. Whitney, did you really go on the date with the trainer? I don't remember that. Was that on what? Did you go on the date with the trainer? I don't know. Was that on the hills? Maybe it was on the hills. Would you and your sisters do a YouTube series? Please and thank you. Love you. What would you guys want Whitney and Whitney's sisters to do for a YouTube series? They're all extremely talented, lovely ladies. So comment. Ooh, Jade. Comment.
Sorry.
What's the deal?
He's saying he wants something that's on the floor, but it's not actually on the floor.
Okay.
So he won't come out.
You need backup is what you're saying?
No, I don't need backup.
Do you want to switch? I'm sure people would rather hear from you.
Okay.
Great. Their questions are on my thing right here.
Okay. All right, where did you leave off?
I can't remember.
Okay. Can Timmy do a live cooking class? He totally should. Okay. Whitney, are you doing yoga right now on an app by any chance? I did one yoga class, but I'm only using the app Obey, OBE. Also, Megan Roop. I've never done one of her classes, but I heard she's amazing. I'm going to do it soon. And I heard Core Power also has really good yoga classes right now. Why don't you guys do your own show? we don't really want a reality show about us. I mean,
so badly.
we pretty much do this, like, this is our show. Like, you guys are seeing as intimate, you know,
I'm wearing
into our
inside out
daily lives.
sweatpants. This is our show.
And so we like being able to produce it and doing it the way we want to do it, and don't really want to put it in anybody else's hands or like have anybody else tell us our schedule. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so much more fun for us to produce it and to show you who we are through our lens, not through someone else's.
Do you want to make out?
I have like shallot taste in my mouth.
Come on. Don't even. Is it sometimes hard to find interesting content for your channel? And have you ever been thinking it is crazy or not that nice to share your private life?
All the time.
All the time. What?
I feel sometimes, yes, it is hard to find interesting content for the channel. Sometimes you don't feel as inspired. I think
Sometimes there's just not like that much going on that we think you guys would be interested in.
and then in terms of like thinking it's crazy or not to, I think it's crazy or not that nice to share our private lives. Like, for sure, sometimes I will do things that I feel like were too intimate. Like, I put up this video of Sonny pooping, and then I took it down because I felt like it was too intimate. Like, there are certain aspects that I want to keep private. I want to respect Sonny, who doesn't have a say in this. But for the most part, I feel like this has become a normal thing to do. You know, like, everyone's showing this lens, like this view into people's lives, and I think it's really interesting, and I think it normalizes certain things that some people are insecure about. Like, it makes people feel not so alone, and I think that that is what we do it for. Like, the more intimate we get about our issues, the more we help other people not feel so alone. So I think whenever I feel like, oh my God, like, I can't believe that I'm a reality TV personality, I also think of like the good that I'm able to do because of it, and that makes it all worthwhile.
Right, like reality TV has a bad stigma because a lot of the shows are based on like fights and like trashy people throwing bottles at each other and stuff like that. But like documentaries don't have a stigma, and they show real life people all the time. And we're just trying to show everything that's really happening. And sometimes it's boring because we're not like having fake fights to make it interesting for you guys. We're just trying to show everything to keep it as real as possible. Oh, he wanted me out, and then he said he wanted you. But I'm sure once you go in there,
He'll say he wants me
he'll
out
have a
too.
dude.
He's fun. He's not yelling. Sometimes, you know, people just need to be left alone. I think about with Sonny, like, it's okay to sometimes, if they're not crying for you, like, let them hang out and entertain themselves and self-soothe. Like, it's fine that he's in his crib awake and we're not tending to him. I feel like when you tend to their every single need, they get spoiled and used to it. And so, like, I just want him to, you know, be good about being independent and being on his own and not needing us to soothe him. Especially when he's talking nonsense. Like, he just asked me to get this red paintbrush off the floor and like was yelling at me to get it off the floor, and there was no red paintbrush on the floor. And I'm like, okay, I'm like,
wow.
You just want to yell at me. You're frustrated about something. I get it. You probably feel cooped up. You can tell something's weird. Like, I'll let you have your space.
Let's do the thing where everyone hits the like button. We have 26 likes. Let's get more likes. I don't even know if likes really help or like work in the algorithm at all, but let's hit the like button and see what's happening. I'm reading some questions here. How's Sonny handling lockdown? I think he's handling it really well for a 2.5-year-old. I think like he's dying to get out. If he thinks I'm going to the store, he's like, please go to Jade, there's a thumbs up button. I don't know, somewhere on your screen, just hit it. Oh yeah, we got 51 now. And that's really hard because we can't take him anywhere. And so we just try and get him outside in the backyard, running around. I think he's happy that he's getting like our undivided attention all day, every day. And he's getting to watch TV and eat cupcakes, and the rules are more laxed. But I think it's getting to him and he doesn't even know it. Like, he thought, oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
I scratched him by accident.
All right, guys, everyone be nice to him because he's sensitive when he wakes up, okay? Sonny, look, we're going live with all the peoples. You can only see us. but there's people there.
Hi.
You want to stand up?
No.
No? Okay.
Owie.
Owie, what?
Sonny, can I ask you some questions?
No.
Oh, well, what's your favorite movie right now?
Race car.
Race? Oh.
Race Cars is your favorite movie?
He likes cars. Cars. You know how much Owen Wilson I've heard in my head for the last... A lot of Owen Wilson.
I watch race car.
You want to watch race cars? All right. We can do that, but maybe we'll do that at around 5 o'clock before dinner. How's that sound?
No, that's that.
Does that sound good?
No.
Let's try and get another
I
question.
want just no snack.
You want
want
a
a snack?
snack? I'll get him a snack.
Okay, Daddy's going to get you a snack. Tell Daddy what you want. What would you like as a snack, Munchkin?
Apple.
You want apple juice? And what else?
Second apple.
Just apple juice?
Yeah.
Really? Can I have a sip of this?
You guys,
Will you feed me?
who do you think Sonny looks like? Me or Whitney? Let's see what they say. Look at his face. Look at your face.
I can't get enough of his face.
Somebody asked, what are your thoughts about essential workers? Do you think they should be given a choice to work or not during a statewide lockdown? Well, I think people should have the choice to work or not. Everyone should have the choice. I think if we find ourselves in some crazy situation where like the government needs to
I love you.
step in and take care of some essential things for us, that's what we need to do to keep everyone safe. Oh wait, I missed all the answers.
It's a lot of mixing.
No, both. Whitney, both.
This
Whitney's
is a
hair, Tim's face.
napkin.
Why go get this?
Yeah, you gotta.
Do you see this? I think Whitney thinks that he doesn't look like her.
Do
And
we look alike, Sonny? Look, do we look alike?
I'm good snack.
You want a snack? What else do you want as a snack?
Whitney,
I think Daddy was gonna get you
I'll
something,
get you.
and then
I have a
forgot.
question. Have you had any lasers or microneedling?
I did a whole video on my YouTube. I haven't done it recently, but about a couple months ago I did Pelave and Vivace.
Vivace and Pelave.
Blah 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 blah.
I want to piss on down.
What do you
You
want?
want a pretzel
No.
and some apple juice?
Okay.
no.
What else?
No, I don't want that.
Have
What
you
else?
been?
I want that.
We have been keeping Sonny occupied for the most part. I mean, if we can't, like we said, we will put on a movie. But yeah, check out the video about anything like skincare related on my Me Time playlist. And I did an AM skincare routine, so check that out as well. We have not decided to cut his hair. The other day I was thinking about like just chopping it off because he won't let me put it up. And so I was just thinking about like getting it out of his face, but I don't know. Sonny, what do you want to do about your hair? Are you just chewing the chocolate off of it?
Chewing the chocolate off your hair?
The wafer, he sucked the chocolate off the cookie.
Come back and sit next to
Come
mommy.
sit with mommy.
You want to sit with me? Go sit with mommy. I'll make another suggestion. Not that I have been doing this, but if we weren't looking out for Sonny, I would be reading a lot of books. I feel like that's something that like I would be using to fill up my time, and I suggest people do that out there because it's entertaining and you feel good, unlike TV sometimes when you feel bad.
Don't feel bad about TV though at this point.
But don't feel too bad.
Do you know that's Taylor Swift?
Someone asked, have you and Timmy done any date night things in lockdown? We haven't done like a date between the two of us, but like I'd like to ask you out on a date.
That's cute.
We have done a dinner date with some friends.
Yes.
And we did a power hour, which I don't know if any of you guys went to high school in the late 90s, but that was a drinking game we used to play. And we did that with some friends.
You have lipstick on?
Zoom. Oh, except for the blanket date, Crystal James, yes, we did.
Hey.
Gotta keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy. You know what's hard is
I think
doing the dates with people in different time zones. Jade said,
Yeah.
let's do it. I'd like to have
That
a
would be
dinner date with them,
fun.
but it's hard in different time zones.
I know it is hard in different time zones. I was just gonna say something else. Oh, I saw like a funny meme about how people that already have kids, that this is like this is going to be the baby boom for people that don't have kids, because if you already have kids, that you're not going to want to have.
Yeah, there was some
babies at
meme
this
about
time.
like where are all those people who were like, have a kid, it'll change your life. Like they're not talking a lot right now.
Yeah.
Because like it's a lot of Sunny time.
A lot.
But the best part about Sonny is that he doesn't know what's going on. And when you wake up and you're
Wanna
like, I
clean your
can't
hands?
believe this is our reality, you go into his room and he doesn't know what's going on. And you're just like, okay, I can forget about it for a little while and just like play with this little guy.
Sonny, what do you think is going on right now? Are we just having a good time?
What happened then?
Oh, you ate the chocolate off the wafer. He's eating a lot of chocolate, that's for
I
sure.
don't want that.
You don't have to have
You have to
it.
have it, don't worry. Do you want the
You want
coconut
something
water?
else?
Okay.
He needs his freedom.
Yeah, okay, go for it.
Let's just show you him walking around.
He's walking in his gown. Hi.
He must be so confused. Like, why are they talking to a picture of themselves? All right, you guys, let's take a few more questions and then we're gonna let Low Eng Wit take a break. She's been a real tremendous trooper this whole time.
You're being so sweet, thank you.
Like, I'm not always so sweet.
You're always so sweet.
I am sweet by nature, but then when I am, standing up for an issue, I can be
I just burped in your ear.
stringent, but I'm sweet by nature.
Oh,
Someone
Sonny just
keeps
went
asking
outside.
what COVID-19 teaches us all. Would like to know your opinion. Is COVID-19
Whitney, go
teaches us
outside.
all like a article or a
Ooh, are
book
you
or
okay?
something, or you just want to know what
Come on.
lessons for everyone this predicament has offered us?
Come outside.
Yeah, we're gonna come outside in 1 second. I think the biggest thing I would say, if you're asking us what it's taught us, is just the simple answer, which is not taking certain personal freedoms for granted, like going to a workout class, going to the grocery store, like living amongst people in
It has taught me
in
a
cool
lot.
culture. Yeah.
I agree with everything you just said. It's making me think about like global warming a lot. Like we know that that's coming and
Yeah,
we're not doing anything
yeah.
about it. And like you kind of always think, oh, it's going to be someone else's problem. Well, this is our problem. And like we should be doing stuff about the other problems we can see down the line. It's taught me that at the end of the day, like you are responsible for yourself and your loved ones. Like that if you're not, if you don't have food or money saved up, like nobody's gonna come and
Nobody's
help
gonna
you.
take care
You
of
know what I
you.
mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe some nice people
It's
will, but
very windy.
if we want to live in like a nice society, we should take care of people who are less fortunate. And it's taught me that China should have some kind of like food safety laws going
Yeah,
on and stop letting
definitely.
people eat.
Just
Fucking
be
bats.
selling meat from
Mommy,
who
what
knows
is
where.
doing?
We're talking to our friends. I wanted to say one other thing. I have been daydreaming about getting out of a big city. It's made me more than ever be like, you only have one life to live. I kind of feel choked up thinking about it even. Like
Let
you
it
only
out.
have one life to live, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just really want to get out of LA.
And go live another life.
Yeah, like not live another life. Like I want to live with you, and I want to live with Sonny.
We're invited. We
but
know
I
that
want
we're
to
invited.
live in. I don't know. I just want to try something new. I want to have wide open space.
Sorry, HHH is saying not if they don't belong here though. We need to take care of American citizens and our vets first and foremost. We need to take care of people, everyone. I don't want to like start a list of who gets taken care of first, second, third, and fourth. Like we're just trying to help anyone we can. And it, like I feel like that kind of mentality is kind of the opposite of trying to help people. which-
Yeah, that's too short-sighted. It's too insular.
Sorry, we don't want to get super political with you guys because we really are in this together, and it shouldn't.
Humanity over economy. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to be against one another. The health of the economy is tied to people's actual health in very real ways. If enough people fall below the poverty line, they will die. and that's something we need to work on as well. It shouldn't be one against the other. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Look at how cute Sonny is. Can we all just agree that Sonny is cute and not be upset with one another?
He's asking us to come outside.
All right, should we wrap this up?
We love you guys.
You guys, we have 69 likes right now. That's
Thank
great.
you so much for tuning in, for asking us questions, for staying interested. If there's anything else that you guys want to know, please feel free to leave a comment on this video, direct message me, and we'll be back next Friday, same time.
Yes, we will be back next Friday, and we have a lot of videos coming, and we are going to
Why are you
try
outside?
posting twice a week, and we're going to do some quarantine related stuff and just some kind of back to regular parenting stuff. But if there's anything else you guys want to know about, feel free to leave a comment. If you're not subscribed,
Definitely.
you should subscribe.
Yeah.
I think.
Get your subscription on.
Be nice to people.
Yeah. Smile at a stranger. Well,
But also if someone's mean
Also
to you,
don't-
just like punch them in the face.
yeah. And
No,
say,
I'm just kidding.
Stay the
Away.
Stay away. Stay away.
All right. Love you guys.
I have strong feelings of like towards most of you. I'm not quite at the love. I love
He's
you.
more realistic.
He's my realistic.
He's more honest. More honest.
I thought you said he's my realistic.
He's my reality. Bye.
I'm just kidding. That face.